What time is it? Game time! Boo!
What up, YouTube? Or should I say, what the fork? It's your boys, Detroit Love, PDubs Arcade Love, Michael B. the Game Genie, and Nostalgia with another episode of the Super Game Room Dudes Friday night just got live.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Friday Funhouse. It's the Super Game Room Dudes. I, of course, am Michael B., the Game Genie, or, you know, it's me. It's Michael B. I'm joined by my buddy Detroit Love, and we're very thankful to have back for the second week in a row our buddy PDubs. PDubs, welcome back to the show, or better yet, it's his non-union Mexican equivalent, Nerd Lounge Master, aka the Temu PDubs. We brought you in to pretend to be PDubs tonight. Are you okay with that, Nerd Lounge Master?
See. No, glad to be here. Thank you for the invite. I would more than happy fill in for PDubs. Do I have to be really super angry the whole time, or can I just be my normal self? But
oh, you gotta be PDubs edgelordy. So like, if we talk about something you're not interested in, you gotta go, oh, no one wants to hear about this.
Got it. I'll do my best to make that happen.
So anyways, I felt bad. Todd was making a lot of comments about how he never gets asked to be on the show. And, you know, it touched me in the cockles of my heart, maybe below the cockles, maybe in the subcockle area. I don't know. But we decided to have Nerd Lounge Master on tonight so he would stop complaining about not being on. But we knew with Nerd Lounge Master coming on and the inevitable tote jokes, the inevitable pickle jokes, we were going to have to bring something hot to the show, something that The kids nowadays are asking for a little bit of that eye candy, the sexy goodness that you want to see on Home Arcade YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you what the girls are talking about nowadays. It's Stock Jock.
I really thought that intro you were trying to think that multicade Matt was going to be on or something, but I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, that was quite an intro.
It's always good to have friends from Arcades Anonymous on. You know, what I like to call our sister show on Wednesdays. You guys do a good thing. You go way too long now. It was like 2 hours and 40 minutes the other night. Like, what the hell are you talking about for 2 hours and 40 minutes?
We just got into it, man. It just rolled. We just had to go with it.
You can tell the truth. Mystery Encoder took over your show, and then you decided to still do your own show anyways, right?
Well, we won't say that because we want to have him on at least one more time. But
yeah, at least one more time, yes.
Carl, are you familiar with the guys from Arcades Anonymous? I know you were sharing war stories before I jumped into the studio, but do you want to say hello to everybody? And maybe, I know you don't like doing this, but I'm going to ask you, maybe shout out some people in the chat, buddy.
Answer promptly.
Well, on Arcades Anonymous, we make Stock Jock do it. I mean, just make him do it now. I mean, you know.
I don't think my contract's that big. I mean,
oh man,
you know, it's not. This is a pay up front deal, wasn't it, Michael B? I don't.
I feel like such a phony doing it because it's PDubs' job, right? And without PDubs here, I don't feel
well,
like.
Well, then you've got the Mexican PDub down there, right? Is that what you said?
Non-union equivalent PDubs.
Non-equivalent, okay.
I mean, Michael B., you do the same thing on your show. This is not nothing new to you. It's not new to you. Why do you pretend this? Why do you play these games with us?
Quit playing games with my heart, Carl.
You know,
I will say this too, by the way, Michael B. I've never announced like 100 people on a show before, so you know this is like way outside my pay grade.
All right, I'll say hello to everybody. Welcome to the show. If you want your shout outs, like our buddy P-Dub says, announce yourself now, please. So first up, we got JT Brunick. JT Brunick, the ace of Walkabout Mini Golf. Ritual Delos here. Our buddy Steve Sale, he's excited to see Stock Jock, the only two people that are currently collecting the same retirement benefits, I believe, in the community. Meatball Saucy's here. We love Meatball. Bobby 1 ALU. Jason Little Alien, modding the hell out of the chat. DJ Beat Reviews, Ski Bammer, Thumper Squid. I think we said Billy Woods earlier. I'm not sure. Jim the Pacers fan, John J, JJ. Good lineup there. We've also got E. Leo, Steps Turbos here. The real Zim. Get in there, Zim. Good to see you, my man. Dennis B. Israel Gaming. Israel, good to see you. Israel is on a Saturday show with you, Stock Jock, called Nostalgia Strikes Back, where last week we talked about the 60s, and that must have felt like home for you. The rest of the guys.
Oh, thank goodness! Finally, a show that I could actually know exactly what's going on. It was great.
The Fist is love here. Ritual Dello. If I didn't say him already, I probably did. Sir Sega's in the house. Who else do we got? MSU Rich. Galaga guys here. Good to see you. Who's the dude on the far left? That's me, Michael B. Sathius is here. Who else we got? Thorcade. Good to see you, Thorcade. Rattlehead 1980 again. Nerd Lounge Master. Ugh.
Hey, I typed in that.
Jim Harper's here. Show Gecko. Brady Goat. Man, we're getting a lot of the great people here in the chat. This is awesome. B. Kirby, the Chicago Arcade guy. Good to see you. Who else do we got? Retro Lab Rat. Detroit Loves in the house. Stock Jock in the chat and on the show. John Fritz is here. I forgot him on my Monday show. Glad I remembered him here. Let's see who else we got. Moostad. That's a new name. Good to see you, Moostad. Pinball, pizza, beer, and super game room dudes. Great Friday night. I could not disagree. I love.
He's like a platinum member on Fox's show, man. He's a busy
really.
Yeah.
Good to see you here, man. I'm sorry if you're disappointed Fox isn't here this week. He didn't send me a message this morning. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I think I said Sathius, but I'll say it again because we love him so much.
Mhm.
Who else do we have here? I think we're almost caught up. Etherp. I didn't see you earlier. Conil and crazy old Maurice. So let's go down to the bottom, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Sometimes we get in late, and I want to make sure nobody went without a hello. Oh, I see somebody new. Hazo's here. Neo's Arcade. Good to see you, my man. MG, aka MG, WTF. Looks like we scraped the barrel. After not even scraped. It's going to be a shit show. My favorite thing about MG being a moderator is I never have to worry about anybody making a really mean or nasty comment.
No.
Because
never.
no one's top MG. I mean,
No.
it's the best already. No, we're
Hey,
not.
we're used to it, by the way. That's right. It's in television time, Rattlehead.
Ski Bammer, Josh Dendy, and I think we are in fact. Oh no, I can't believe I forgot this guy. He is an elite commenter. If I can get my thing to not go crazy, no, it's going crazy. I'm not going to be able to pull up his comment because my shit is going wild. But we've got Mike Hawk Hertz here. Good to see you, my man. And don't forget, after this, we're going to try not to go too long. Go check out Galaga Guy 88. Him and his partner are back tonight. Burger Time Babe doing weekend happy hour, gaming happy hour. So go check them out. Oh my God, we've got royalty here.
I know.
7. Good to see you, my man. And of course, no, James, you're not a ghost again. We can see you. Welcome to the chat, my man. All right, with all of that out of the way, Carl, how the heck are you? How was your week, brother?
Oh man, the week went actually pretty fast this week. I don't know why it wasn't a short week. Last week was short, but yeah, it was great. We got a little bit of snow, but it's all gone. We're 60 degrees today, so got a little sunlight out there. Some steps in. I think I'm almost at 10,000. It's only 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Awesome.
Must be nice.
Yeah. I don't get close to 10,000 this time of year, man. It's just too cold out there.
I sent Carl a picture of what my street actually looks like after the storm we had this past week. And Carl, what'd you think?
Yeah, your snow mounds are taller than me. I would hit everybody trying to get out.
Yeah, we got
the driveway.
Because of the way like we do our driveways and stuff like that, and the way the plow pushes it, the front of our lawns usually gets the bulk of it. And I'm sure that's the way it is for everybody. But we got about 9 feet of snow in our front lawns right now.
Right.
It's wild. Like, and
That's
Carl's
crazy.
right. Carl's right. Like, you just basically close your eyes and you're like, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop while you're backing out of your driveway to make sure you don't get hit with another car. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure it's the same way down where you're to in Florida, Stock Jock. How was your week, brother?
I'm wearing flip-flops and shorts right now. So, yeah, it's been horrible here. It's been a brutal winter. We did get into the 30s a couple times. I actually had a little bit of plant damage out front. So, yeah, it's been horrible here. But what was worse, I was telling these guys earlier, is that I thought, you know what, I'm going to take and rearrange my arcade in here. I'm going to put all my New Wave toys, they're all back here, you can't see them, all on one shelf, and I'm going to put all my quarter arcades on another shelf. And so I built these nice shelves, these floating shelves and things like that. And I came in the next morning and all my quarter arcades were on the floor.
Any damage? Or are they okay?
One of them, Zookeeper, the bottom of it came off.
Oh no!
And the it's just like the pedestal that it sits on came off, and then the other one and the speaker came out. The speaker system above the screen all came out, but it went all back together and it works fine. So that was the only one, and there's a little bit of here and there damage, but yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess.
I'm sorry about that, man. That sucks. That's why I'm always nervous
yeah.
if you anything like that, floating shelves, or like, I never put something that can break on top of like up high. I hate it. Even my toys, I'm nervous about doing it. Right.
Well, I thought I put like each one of those things has like 8 wall studs into it. Okay, and it still wasn't enough to hold that thing up. So now I've put brackets underneath it, and that's what I was doing tonight. I was telling those guys before the show started that I've got brackets, and then I brackets are coming out. It's just a mess. And I've got spackling in the wall now because of the big holes. You can't see it. It's right up there.
I got a picture from our buddy 19K Fox earlier today. And he was at work, and there on the file cabinet next to his desk, he had the new Coke machine, Qbert, and a change machine. He's like, it's my work arcade. I was like, that's dedication, man.
Yeah. I got my Coke machine right up there. It's just a cool thing to have, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
Todd, how about you, man? How's everything going where you're too? I don't know where you live, and I don't advise you to tell me because I will dox you. So how was your week, and how's everything going?
Well, in beautiful North Carolina, it has been like up and down temperatures. Yeah, it's been hot, cold. It just one day it's 70 degrees, the next day it's 30. It just can't make up its mind what it's going to do. So killing my sinuses, but otherwise it's been a good week. I've tried to get a lot done. Obviously, we had a great show on Arcades Anonymous, and then of course
debatable.
Yeah, debatable.
You had a show.
I had a show. There we go. We'll do that. And then Open Fridge on Monday. We had fun time. So, you know, it was a good week. It was a good week.
I will tell you, Todd, honestly, I know that you were saying, oh, I'm never going to be asked on, but I tried a couple weeks ago. The plan was, if you guys don't know, a lot of times what I do here for Super Game Room Dudes, I'm using this opportunity where we don't have our full slot because, you know, Nostalgia's got issues going on, and PDubs is like Elvis. He's just too big a deal to make time to come on the show. So, you know, I was going to have you on a couple of weeks ago because I wanted to send some love out to Open Fridge. And I reached out to Jay, and he was like, nah, man, I work Friday nights. So I was like, damn it. And that's why you were delayed coming on. But I thought, you know what? You waited long enough. It's time to have you on the air. So tonight we brought Stock Jock in. This is also a trade-off because I'm going to try to get Stock Jock and our buddy G.I. Joel to come on my show Monday. So grease the wheels here.
Grease the wheels. Okay, got it.
Oh, man. Let's see how big this Chuck's going to be. Okay, gotcha.
All right, Carl, where do you want to go with this tonight? Do you want to get started? I sent out the list. What do you want to talk about first, my man?
If you thought I looked at that list, yeah.
Why do I even send out a list?
Right. Why do you? It's always interesting.
The list that he sent me was amazing, by the way.
I didn't send you a list.
I know. I have no idea what we're talking about tonight. I guess I should have even looked at the title of this thing.
That's only for the hosts. That's only for the hosts. If you look at the thumbnail, you will know this is a home arcade podcast. But my balls are so big, I put no home arcade products on the thumbnail. That's right.
You know, it's funny because Mike, bad guy Mike, does the same thing. He just, I always say, "What's the show about?" He goes, "Don't worry about it. I got it covered. I'll just ask you questions." I never know where.
Maybe that's the approach I need to take at Arcades Anonymous. Just
I think it might. Yep, there you go.
Just decide you guys.
Well, the funny thing is, it's probably like you, Michael B. Is that Todd over here? We're like on, you know, Wednesday at 4:00. What's the show about tonight? Come on, Todd. What are we gonna do?
What are we talking about?
Well, Michael B. To answer your question accurately, I would like to start with Wonderland. You know, that was something I definitely excited about. Started a group for them. You know, when they first announced it. I am thrilled. I'm just so surprised that I haven't seen a video of it yet. So I said, man, these things are, well, I know they have issues where they're shipping to separate boxes. So I'm sure that's helped.
That's mildly saying it, D-Love. Mildly saying it.
And then once you get the two boxes, I'm sure, you know, even if they put together 30 arcade one-ups, it's going to be a little different to assemble this, right? You know, so I would imagine it's going to be just a little bit longer before we start seeing some pinballs in the wild videos. But I'm looking forward. I'm excited to see these things in people's hands, in their homes, to see people playing them, enjoying them, giving real feedback on it. And so that's where I'm at with that product, man. I am excited. And they finally shipped my playing cards. So I got my notice there. Yeah. So I should be getting those shortly, you know. So I'm excited. This is exciting times.
It's one of my favorite things when a new product ships. Like over the, I've built I don't know how many arcade one-ups over the years, probably 40 different arcade one-ups. And, you know, when something new comes out, something I've never done before, that's kind of interesting because there is this weird fixation with building these things. Like, you know, I don't know what it is. It's like this addiction to putting together furniture or something. But I remember like some of the most like interesting builds I ever did were like iArcade. The first time you build that, you're like, wow, this is a really quality product. Goes together so well. I actually felt the same way about the Basic Fun. I know people don't like cam locks, but I think the Basic Fun cabs go together so well. And it was interesting, like the first time putting together the arcade one-up pinballs, and now for the first time, you're building a mechanical pinball step by step. So super interesting. Anyways, I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about with this pinball machine. The thumbnail might be a little misleading, but trust me, stick with us on this. There's a good reason it is the way it is. So let me just share the screen here now. Oh, I gotta make sure I go into the right one. So Alice Goes to Wonderland Pinball. I'll make it bigger so PDubs, if he pops in, doesn't complain. Alice Goes to Wonderland Pinball. Kickstarter was a huge success. I think they were selling these for $7.99 was the original purchase price.
Correct.
So you can still order directly from their website with the shop cart, but it's now $400 more. Talk about a jump, right? So anyways, you can still order it, but something new and interesting came out this past weekend. There was another way to order the Wonderland Amusements pinball. It was also available on eBay. And I had to double take this because I was like, okay, did somebody get a pre-order, get it, and then try to sell it? No, this is an official shop, Spreetail's eBay account where they're selling these. And I just found it so funny. So
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. I'm like, why is this on eBay? And I was expecting the price to be double, right? Because somebody bought it and they you know, got it quick, but then the price was lower than what they're selling it for. So I'm like, what is this? I was really shocked.
I can't really see it. And it's shipping, it's free shipping on it.
Well, it's not. It's out of stock now because I think they talked about it last night on Arcade Insiders, and there's been a lot of negativity, especially coming from Kickstarter backers who we'll talk about in a second, haven't been receiving notifications, haven't been getting anything. All of a sudden, this comes out, and it's $9.99, which was the Kickstarter price. If you missed, I think it was the early bird price.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, you know, was it $7.99 or was it $8.99? I can't remember exactly. It's been so long now. But anyways,
$7.99. So.
$7.99. Yeah. So that was the early bird price, $9.99, free shipping, and it was shipping out in 2 days, and people were pretty upset about it. So I think Spreetail received that notification and they took it off, so it's no longer available. They're going to wait till the Kickstarter people get their stuff out first, but I was just fascinated by this because eBay, what's next? You're going to get it on Craigslist, Farmers Only. Kevin will meet you out behind the TJ Maxx with it in the
offer
back.
Facebook Marketplace. Here we go.
It just seemed like such a weird place to sell it, but there is a lot of positives about this. It's cheaper than directly through the Wonderland Amusements order page, free shipping. I mean, this is not such a bad deal.
No, not at all.
I mean, this is revolutionary, right? You know, under $1,000 mechanical pinball. Again, until we see actual play. Now, someone had put in the chat that, hey, there was a video put out, assembly video, but that's again from the company. I want to see from the customers, from the consumers, right? You know what I mean? I want to see real people putting this together, what it takes, what challenges they having, you know, and the final play. I want to see some of the upgrades that people bought, because I had got a few of the upgrades when I initially had pledged it. So I'm excited to see this thing. I mean, you can say what you want. You know, I know you're Mikey Two Pins. You know, you got real pinballs at the house. You know, it's a different world for you. But for us, the peasants down here, you know, that don't have any of these real pinball machines, this is a real viable option, you know, for us to consider. Now, whether it's something that we would get or want, you know, it's yet to be seen. But we got to see it first, and we got to get our eyes on it, and people got to get their hands on it. And I'm excited for that to happen more sooner than later.
So really quickly, Greaser brings up this comment, some of them got sold. It says 5 were sold, before this went down. And I mean, that's fine. I don't really have a huge issue with that. I think this is a good thing. I just feel bad for the Kickstarter backers, one of which is you, Todd. So we're going to get into this in just a little bit. So has this been a successful launch from the Kickstarter? And obviously this is a good thing. It's a cheaper way to get it with free shipping. Seems like they're moving quickly. And from what I understand, they've had this stock on hand for like a month waiting to put it out. What the hell is the delay? Why is Spreetail waiting a month to put this up? What's the delay with the Kickstarter backers? So Todd, as somebody who's actually pre-ordered this, what's your thoughts so far on the communication since the Kickstarter has started shipping? Are you happy? You have any idea where your machine is?
No idea at all. I was backer number 13, so maybe just me having the unlucky number of 13 was enough for me. But no, I haven't received one email. I've gone through every email I've had and tried to figure out if it went in a spam folder or whatnot. No email at all. Our good friend Multicade Matt literally came home in between his job and walked up to it. It's sitting on his porch. No email, no communication, nothing at all. It just seems like that they just didn't care about simply sending an email. To D-Love's point, he's got the group set up. There's people posting pictures. Hey, look, it's on my porch. And it's box number 1, and it doesn't have everything you need to even get started on assembly. Yeah. So you're sitting here with this big old box, hoping that box 2, will show up at some point. But no, I have been going absolutely crazy looking for it. I have logged on to FedEx to see if I could find a tracking coming to me. When I set this up, I decided, hey, I'm going to have this shipped to my business, and that it's going to be easier for the guy because I know it's going to be 80, 100-pound boxes to get them into and get them where they need to go. And so I can't even track it from there. So it's like, and then on top of all of that, Michael B., the FedEx center that's here in my area has been having tons of complaints with people not getting their packages, so much that the media has come in and started like asking questions, like trying to figure out. There's people getting rotting food, those food boxes they ship that was supposed to be there 4 or 5 days before that have just arrived. So here I am in limbo and hoping that my Wonderland shows up. I got I ordered the dust cover. I ordered the lighted top. I ordered the sculptures and the playing cards. And Wonderland has done a fantastic job of getting those tracking numbers to me. But when it comes to the actual main unit that Spreetail is supposed to be sending, I haven't gotten anything. And it's very frustrating.
Meatball Saucy brings up a great point here. Box 1 and 2, where have I heard that from before? The 2-box process, that's nothing new. All the home arcade veterans, we've been down this challenge, boys and girls. It was called the Items Legends Pinball. I will say, I don't know who's handling the Kickstarter shipping. That's what I need clarification on, because I know
It says Spreetail.
Spreetail is... They are handling.
Yes. Yeah. Here they sent this on the 20th. The update number 21 for the Kickstarter. It says our distributor partner Spreetail will begin processing orders and sending out tracking numbers by early next week. So this was on the 20th. Early next week. One important note: the confirmation emails will not come from a Wonderland amusement address, but rather from Spreetail directly. Please keep an eye on your inbox and possibly your spam folder just in case. And then he says that, as we said previously, we're not fulfilling in backer number order. So whether you're 13 or not doesn't matter. Orders are being fulfilled based on which distribution center is handling them and overall logistics efficiency. So, So it has nothing to do with the numbers at all. That said, the gap between the first shipment going out and the last shipment should only be a few days. So that's what was the email that they sent out on the 20th.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring this up. It's wild because here we are, and I feel like this is a little bit deja vu, because didn't we have an issue with Spreetail and their email communication to pre-order holders just recently for another product they're handling with the Iconic Arcade. So you know what? I mean, what happened with the email issue with Iconic Arcade? Completely reasonable. It was a holiday weekend. Someone didn't get notified. It got delayed sending out. So the notification didn't go out on time. I do advise people to check their spam folders. I'll give people the benefit of the doubt, but you know, here we are again. We're having the same conversation.
Yeah.
Spreetail.
well,
they're good at selling stuff. They're just
yeah.
not really good at communicating with you.
And I think that's key, Michael. I think it's the communication between Spreetail and whoever the other party is, right? So Wonderland Amusement, getting that list, the emails, and all this stuff. That seems because obviously Spreetail got their units a couple of weeks ago, right? So
right.
So Spreetail doesn't have an
ago.
issue. Right. Spreetail doesn't have an issue receiving and selling and just distributing. They have a problem with communicating with their partners that, you know, whether they got to get an email list from them or whatever that exchange is need to be looked at and improved upon, because that seems to be where the issue is, the communication, however they're you know, getting it.
And to be fair, you know, we know in the community that one of the partners involved with Wonderland is Peter. And Peter was one of the person that was doing all the updates originally, like all the videos that were coming out of Wonderland Amusements.
Still doing the videos.
But what you might not know is Peter actually came from New Wave Toys and was like a big part of New Wave Toys. So with Shiloh out, maybe he's a little bit distracted because he's trying to help New Wave Toys get back on track. There's a lot of things out there that could be happening. But anyways, I hope people get these soon. I hope this gets sorted out. I know a buddy, Fat Hog 13, also had an issue. He got one box, no information what's coming. It sucks when you've waited so long, like especially if this was in any other community, you'd be like, oh, whatever, it's delayed a little bit. I can wait. But I mean, Home Arcade has kind of been hit with a lot of delays for a long time. Feels like everything's been delayed. So yeah, I say, you know, hopefully next week we're having a different conversation. The rest of this goes smoothly. People get their units and put them together, and we can finally see if the wait was worth it and if these machines are going to be really good. And I'm hopeful for people, and especially I'm hopeful for B Kong when he's playing Carl's unit that he screwed Carl out.
and if that's the biggest issue of it, is that you didn't get an email notification. I just received the, you know, my Arcades Decades book again today, and that I never got any type of notification for it. It just showed up, and I've had a few deliveries like that where it's like, did I order something? It's like, I forgot about this, and it just showed up. So that happened. So I don't think that's that big of a deal, provided that doesn't come damaged, right? One box doesn't go missing. You know what I mean? Those are some things that would make it a lot sour, but.
And doesn't it seem like isn't most of them that it's the back box they're getting? It's not, so that thing is really, there's not a whole lot to do with it. If they had they had shipped out.
It's the opposite way. most people are getting the main one, which
are they? Because I thought it was the back boxes. Most of them, so they at least could be putting the darn thing together while they're waiting on the back box to show up. But so because I know Matt got the back box, he didn't get the.
Yeah, the main piece.
Yeah. And I also want to say something too about Todd. You know, one of the reasons he says that he's had that sent to his work is, you know, because it's, you know, can be received easily like that. Todd, it's time that you need to tell your wife that you bought this. Okay.
Hey, if you need any tips on sneaking into the house, Todd, I have an excellent.
You're the master. I know.
Yes, I have a walkthrough video that shows you how to do it.
Yeah, you send her up for like a little shopping spree, right? And then you quickly get it in, right?
Right.
Cammy, you ordered one of these as well internationally. Did you get any shipping yet or any notification? If you put it in the chat already, I haven't seen it, so I apologize if I missed it.
Yeah, she's pretty excited for that.
Yeah, Tim York. Yes, that's what we talked about earlier. The original Legends Pinball, one box, and then you never know when the next one's coming. All right, really quickly, guys, we got a lot of topics to get to tonight. So that's Wonderland Amusements. Very excited for that, Todd. Hopefully, you get some notifications soon.
Yeah,
can't wait to see you put one of these pinballs in one of your storage units. It's going to be great. I can't wait
No,
for
it's
the
it's gonna be
unboxing and then storing video.
No, it's gonna be behind me. I promise you. I'm gonna get out of this broom closet, and it's gonna be behind me, just like your wonderful setup behind you, Michael B.
Oh, thank you. My 65-inch TV that takes up way too much room now. Never go bigger. When you think it's a good idea to go bigger, you also have to remember the size of your room. So, anyways, guys, we got a lot to talk about tonight, and we got a lot of non-home arcade stuff to talk about. So, expect many people to leave, but we got some console chatter to get into. So, guys, today is a huge day in the world of consoles. We got a new game that came out. I got to play it for roughly around 45 minutes before the show started. That's why I was late. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and happy launch day to Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil Requiem. So, am I the only person that picked this up today? Anybody else grab it? Anybody else a modern console gamer, or am I alone in this conversation?
Talk away.
I looked at previews like to check it out. I'm not a big Resident Evil guy, but I did watch a couple of videos. I saw one or two playthroughs or starting to play through, and it looks kind of interesting. It looks like you can really get into it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you're saying, because I may end up just buying this just to check it out.
Stockjack, is this your stuff? I don't think it'll run on your television, but is this interesting?
Well, that's what I say. If it would, I probably would get it. No, I'm not a big. I mean, I've played some of the old stuff, Splatter. You know, the old Splatterhouse and you know, really old stuff. But I'm a PC gamer mainly, so I know I can get this. I think it's on Steam as well, isn't it? Yeah. So I thought I would ask around a little bit. I go, somebody tell me what this is all about, and I got a quick thing from a whole probably page and a half from Chaotic. He goes, "Oh, this is a good game." He started telling me all about it, and it actually looks really interesting. And then I went and watched, you know, this, and I was like, "Wow, this thing looks like amazing." So I might gander and take a look at this and pick it up.
So I will tell you guys, I had a lot of trouble pre-ordering this. I was stupid. My wife gave me a $50 Amazon card for Valentine's Day, and I was like, perfect. I'll use it to pre-order Resident Evil. But I was determined I was going to get the PlayStation 5 version, and it was sold out on Amazon ever since February 14th. And I was like, well, it's got to come back on eventually. Never came back on. Check Best Buy, pre-orders sold out. EB Games, pre-orders sold out. I was like, what the hell is going on? This is one of the weirdest launches of a game in the more recent future I can remember. I've never seen pre-orders sell out like this. Like, I don't know if it was limited supply went out there, if it was intentional, or people were just excited. Like, it's crazy. Have you ever seen pre-orders sell out for a game weeks in advance before coming out?
Yeah, no, not like this. I mean, I even saw, you know, James said he went to, I don't know how many, 8 or 10 stores and couldn't find it anywhere in the Kansas City area. So that's great. And so, but you can play it digitally though, right? I mean, right? Can you download it digitally? And then, but of course I know everybody wants the real media, but maybe that's the only way to get it right now.
Well, digitally is the big way. I know my buddy Atul picked it up last night. He had it pre-downloaded, and I was like, oh, he's going to be 11 hours into it. He hasn't played a minute. What was I going to say? I was lucky. I couldn't pre-order it. I went to the EB Games yesterday because I had the days wrong. That's what happens when you work from home. So I walked in and I was like, one copy of Resident Evil. And they were like, it doesn't come out today. I was like, isn't today the 27th, my good man? So I went back today and I 100% assumed I wasn't going to be able to get my hands on it. And they were like, yeah, we have one PlayStation 5 copy not pre-ordered. So I walked out of there, no pre-order with the game. I got to play for an hour, 45 minutes. And it is unreal. I will say, if you're a big fan of Alan Wake 2, they take a lot of, I would say, inspiration from Alan Wake 2, switching back and forth between characters. And, it's amazing. Like, I've been playing video games, not as long as you, Stockjack, but since the 8-bit era and really the Atari era. So, I mean, to see where we are with graphics. And I got the PlayStation 5 version, playing it on my Pro on like, Super OLED TV. So this also was came out today at the same time PlayStation did the whole new AI advancement to graphics. So, I mean, the game looks phenomenal. And just the small details, like you remember playing for the first time, like Resident Evil, the remastered version they did for GameCube, and you'd watch the curtains blowing with the wind, and you're like, oh my God, the graphics are incredible. But like seeing what they can do with this and the immersion of having like raindrops and thunder come through your DualSense controller, it's nuts. Like I've only played it for 45 minutes so far, but like I'm already in love with it. You can tell it's going to be one of those special games.
So you can, it's available for Switch too as well, right?
It's available for Switch too, but Stock Jock, you're a PC gamer, and if you have a beefy PC and a widescreen monitor, I saw this from Mr. Rightway. He picked it up on PC. It's actually widescreen enabled, so you can play it on your big widescreen if you have.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad that was the next question I was going to say. Would you play it on the PC or on the Switch? And I do have quite a beefy machine. So
well, that's what she said.
I know. I get that a lot.
Yeah, like if you can and your graphics are, your
I got a top of the line. Yeah. Got a top of the line video card. So
go on PC. Just do it.
Okay, I have the top of the line. I just don't have disk space. I have so much crap on here. But
yeah. We know
Carol,
what you got on yours.
Yeah, we know what your disk space is.
What do you want for $1? But I would love. I've always been a fan of Resident Evil. But these type of games, it's tough for me to buy them because I know I'm never going to finish them. I would never finish them unless I can get my wife into it and play it and assist with it. It's never going to get finished. But she loves to watch other people play, the playthroughs. So I'm sure I'm going to see it because that's all she does up there, garden stuff and watch people play things. And she loves horror. So this is like right up her speed.
So Sathius, he brought up a comment, looks really good on the Switch too. I watched a video a little bit earlier while I was waiting for my wife to finish something before I could, start playing games. And I watched a little bit of Digital Foundry. They did a comparison video between the Switch 2 and the PlayStation 5 version playing on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And they said it was pretty good. They said that the quality was similar to the PS5 Pro version of what was it? That Star Wars game where you're the rogue person. I can't remember. Star Wars Outlaws compared to that port, it's as good as that port. So, if you're picking it up on the Switch, from what I saw in that video, it looks good. The problem with these games when they're running on like a less powerful piece of hardware, the game usually looks good, but the hair physics are always messed up, and that's the real thing that was like taking me out of the immersion, because you're looking at this beautiful character render and you're like, oh man, like they really nailed it, they did so good, and then the hair just looks like straw mess, and you're like, how can you not do that? You do everything else so well.
Well, and that's why I'm so much more of a PC gamer than I am. I understand the PS5. I don't have one, but I understand the PS5 is pretty close on par, but it's hard to kind of go down. That's why I was saying, is it worth getting it on the Switch too? But it sounds to me, definitely go with the PC version, especially if you got the beefy machine.
I love my Switch too, but like when it comes, like this is the first time we really had a day one release of like a high-end, 5-star AAA game that was also available on Switch 2. So like I really enjoyed playing what is it? That game I got for like $19 a couple weeks ago. Cyberpunk 2077. I love playing that, and I already had it on Xbox, already had it on PC. Picked it up on the Switch 2 and then just played right through it. It's great to be able to dock it, play in 4K, and then take it, if I'm in the other room watching my kid, pick it up and play for a couple minutes. I love the Switch 2, but like you're never going to pick, Resident Evil 9 on anything other than PlayStation. Like you're not going to want to get those top tier games on Switch. Switch will always fall into that category where if it's a lower powered game, something like the Dragon Quest remakes, sure, you can get the Switch version instead of PlayStation, and you're going to obviously get Nintendo first party stuff. But when it comes to third party stuff, unless you really want the portability, I don't think you're going to get it in that direction. But I love my Switch too. But then again, I buy everything because I'm a sucker.
Yeah, I have never owned anything like that. But I went out and bought the Switch too. And you know what I do with mine mainly? Play old NES games on it.
Yeah.
I actually just love playing those old things. You know, they're great.
Yeah, I actually just bought a separate Nintendo Switch Joy-Con charger today because the old NES controllers that you play with on them, they don't actually work with like a USB cable. You actually had to put them onto the Switch. So there's no real way to charge them with the Switch too. So I went out and bought like a separate charging dock. We got some other news. Speaking of Nintendo, they actually made a pretty big announcement for Pokemon fans. I'm going to keep mentioning Pokemon because I'm trying to will nostalgia back onto the show. They announced that for Nintendo Switch Online, we're actually getting Pokemon Gale of Darkness coming to Nintendo Switch Online in March. So I'm not a Pokemon guy. I've never played this before. Either you guys dip into it?
No.
Not really,
no. It's funny because I think I was on Gallagher Guy's show on last Friday night, and we brought this up, and I'm like, what is a Pokemon? I don't even get what it is. I know I had to drove my kid around, around the streets so he could find Pokemons, but that's about all I know about Pokemon. So I'm not the right guy to ask.
Nerd Lounge, I thought this would be your age group here. Pokemon.
Yeah,
it is. I just never. I watched the original series, but never got past that. And then, of course, my daughter was big in it too. But it just wasn't my jam. It just it was there, but it just wasn't my thing. So
yeah.
So one of the things I love about this is a very expensive game for you to find a physical copy of. And the great thing about this is Nintendo Switch Online have done this. Like if you look at their NES library, there's a couple really expensive gyms in there, like SCAD and stuff like that. And you're like, oh man, that's great because it screws over the resellers because then there becomes a viable first party way to play it. So this is another thing like that where instead of having to pay like $150, I don't know what it goes for, you can actually just play it in a pretty reasonable emulation status through the Switch too. So I'm excited for that, but like, I don't care about this game. I'm never going to play it. My GameCube is basically got the most action from me so far on Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Luigi's Mansion. That's about it. I did want to go back really quickly because I want to give a shout out to our buddy Brooklyn Menace. After Super Game Room Dudes tonight, he's actually going to be streaming Resident Evil 9. So if you weren't lucky enough to pick it up and you want to check it out, see what it's like, go check out Brooklyn Menace. Join him and the 100 people in Indonesia that somehow come into his streams later.
Hey, by the way, don't I think Pokemon is I mean, we all know how huge it is, okay? And that's I don't know if you're going to talk about it, but that's why I think that Stern Pinball is going to just go freaking through the roof. It's going to
already has limited editions or on eBay going for $50,000.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. So
not sold through Spreetail.
No.
I had to put that note in there. Yeah.
Anyways, believe it or not, a nostalgia comeback, baby. I miss you. We got even more Pokemon to talk about because they announced this thing today, which I have no interest in, and it actually makes me mad. But Pokemon Red Blue Game Music Collection, and you get a Nintendo Game Boy themed jukebox with little cartridges that you actually plug into the Game Boy, and then it plays music from these games. And like I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, okay. I think they're gonna sell 1 billion of them because again, Pokemon and nostalgia. But it makes me mad because how can they do something like this, but yet we've never got a Game Boy Classic? Think about the money Nintendo's leaving on the table by not having that little portable Game Boy that you can buy for $200 to $100 and then have a library of Game Boy games that you can take on the go. Like I don't understand. They do stuff like this, which is awesome. But how did they not do the cool thing, which is release like, a new version of the Game Boy to play?
Well, I mean, especially since I think didn't that Virtual Boy do really, really well? I mean,
yeah, I would say so. I would say it has done really well.
This would sell bazillions. It's stupid. Do it.
Tens of units. Duke Dog, believe it or not, it's already sold out from what I understand.
Yeah.
Wow.
People are nuts about Pokemon. Carl, any interest?
Not a bit. Not a bit.
Nintendo's weird. They had that alarm clock. Now they got that Super Mario Wonder flower dealie that you can buy. I have no idea what they're doing. But they seem to sell everything. What does it matter, right?
Yeah.
So
nothing that interests me.
I don't know if you really want to call this console news. This borders on arcade, but we got some announcements today from our friends at Evercade that were really interesting. Like those two new games, obviously the Turkin collection and Taito Arcade 3 just came out. They released today, and they're all ready to roll out new games for you to pre-order. It's wild. Today we got 3 announcements. We've got Megacat Studios Collection 3. Then you've got Activision Collection 2 that's got Hero on it, Stock Jock. I know you're probably pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
And then the rare Super Pocket, which I want to go through these because it's absolutely wild. First up, nope, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Yeah, so here is Activision Collection 2, Peggy 3. So sorry if my video craps out during this and we're a little choppy, but licensed by Activision, bunch of classic Atari games. So I got Activision Collection 1. I got a feeling I'll be picking these up as well.
I'll be picking it up.
Carl, not your cup of tea.
I mean, now these Activision was always a favorite of mine. So I'll have to look at this because I don't have a whole lot of cartridges for my Evercade. I have Duke Nukem.
I love that game right there. I just play it all the time. Dragster, Moon Sweeper. Yeah.
I have to think about this because if you don't get it now, it's going to become legacy.
Plaque Attack! Oh my God!
Yeah,
it's happened. Plaque
Robot
Attack.
Tank 2.
Man, this cart is going to be awesome.
This is a great cart right here, man.
Where is it? The game has changed. Plaque Attack is back, everybody.
I know.
I can't tell you how excited I am about this.
You should have been a dentist, Mikey B.
No, honestly, Plaque Attack was like my favorite Atari 2600 game just because how stupid it sounded. Plaque Attack. So anyways, this is
so many good games on here, man.
Yeah,
from that era.
This is a must-have cart because of Plaque Attack alone. So that is Activision Collection. And then we've got Megacat Studios. I know a little bit less about Megacat Studios.
Yeah, it does.
But this is the other cart they introduced.
Let's see what the games are.
And Brooklyn Menace with an update. He's a big Evercade guy. We can order from Funstock again in the US. I'm getting the bundle with the new shirt. Nice.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, good. Thanks for that. Definitely ordering those.
Yeah, I got some of the swag too. Like I got the Evercade hat and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do too.
So this is not really my cup of tea. Like this reminds me of like Action 52 for you guys that are NES fans. You might know what I'm talking about. But most of these people gotta have them all. There might be some gems in there, but Rocket Panda, I gotta get that. Super fan. Yeah. The meeting.
Some of that stuff back then was just Rocket Panda. Come on.
This is not back then, Stock Jock. This is brand new.
Indie stuff.
Well, I know, but it's just I guess so. Sorry if I offended you, Mr. Indie guy. No. Give me Activision again.
Freeze free, Mike. OMG, what a jerk. But probably the most interesting news of the day. This is the one that really blew my mind. Take a look at this, guys. They're coming out with a new Hyper Megatech based on the Rare Collection. And not only is it going to have like the Rare games that were on Rare Collection 1, some of them like Battletoads and stuff like that.
Yep.
They've got their own enhanced version of Banjo Kazooie. Like everybody asks whenever they see Rare, we're going to get Banjo, we're going to get Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah, you're getting a portable version of Banjo Kazooie made specifically for the Super Pocket. And I have no idea how the heck you're going to play this without an analog stick. Like I've played through Banjo Kazooie. I owned it as a kid, played it when it came out on Nintendo Switch Online. That game is hard, especially in the later levels, like the boss fight. I don't know how the hell you're doing that without an analog stick.
I was going through the Facebook channels, and somebody did ask that when they were when on the announcement itself and said, how are we going to play this with a D-pad? And somebody from Evercade said, we've maximized it, we've optimized it, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. And it's like, a D-pad just for this, I don't think it's going to work. I think there was people saying carpal tunnel, they're going to lose the feelings in their hands, that kind of thing, just because of all that. So we'll see.
Yeah, RC Pro-Am's a winner for sure. I loved RC Pro-Am growing up. Curl, what do you think of that? You a Hyper Megatech fan? You got any of them?
I'm trying to buy my collection too. Of,
hey, Carl, double up on everything there, Carl, and send me one. Okay.
Anyways, the cool thing was with this, there's two other pieces I wanted to bring up. One was not only did they do like a super version, they showed like an actual re-rendered sketch in N64 graphics or a skit or a clip of Banjo sitting there with Kazooie on his shoulder, and he was actually playing the Hyper Megatech in his hand. So I thought that was really cool. Like, tells you the work that they're going in. On top of that, I saw on Twitter, one of the people responded to one of their posts, and they were like, just put them on the cart already. And they were like, oh, so you want some modern rare games on a cart? That'd be pretty cool to see later in 2026, wouldn't it? Wink, wink. Yeah. So not only are we getting this Hyper Megatech, which is going to be rad as hell, and, you know, these are like, what, like, they're like $86 Canadian. I think they're like $69 US, something like that, $70.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's amazing for that. Plus, you can play the rest of the Evercade collection on your device with it. Later on, we're getting like maybe Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day. What's that really awesome game? Blast Corps. Oh my God, Blast Corps is so good. Like, to see those come to Evercade, it's going to be dope. And with the verses, with that new, you know, wireless controller with the analog sticks, it all makes sense now with those games coming out, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it does. It does. I'm definitely going to be picking up that
Killer
Instinct. Hyper Megatech. Yep. I just started like a year ago with this. I kept seeing everybody talking about these things. And so I said, oh, what the heck? I'll jump in and get these things. And I've now, you know, I've got to stack this high of them, you know, and of carts. And I really don't want to open them.
Yeah.
I really just don't want to open because everything is just so cool that I want to kind of put it aside for a while. But I'm enjoying Evercade stuff really quite a bit. And I'm going to be flying here pretty soon. That's what I'm taking with me. I'm not going to listen to anything else. I'm taking my little Evercade with me.
That's what I do.
Did you successfully order, Carol?
Yes. Yep. So I have the Activision Collection 2.
Did you do it on Fun Stock?
Yep, Fun Stock. Yep.
All right.
I'm going to try and act like I'm doing something here, but
it's pre-order, so you know you don't get it right away.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, and that's how I got my Evercade. The first time was on the show. You know, I got to jump on it. But I like to travel with it. And I'd like to be able to switch out the cartridges, but I only had the 2 cartridges, and I've been wanting to get other ones, but they were legacy and can't get them. So these are some games I wouldn't mind playing.
Carol,
you know I played Ski on Atari back in the day. You know, it's crazy. More than golf.
Yeah, Carol, did you pick up Activision Collection 1?
No, I didn't see. I saw 3. I didn't. 3 didn't appeal to me at all. I didn't see 1 on there at all. But
go check out Activision Collection 1. I got it on the shelf here. That'd be up your alley as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have that one, and you know, there was such great games on there.
Yeah, it's really cool. That's what I liked about Evercade in a time where the whole industry is shifting towards digital media. And don't kid yourself, we'll get there eventually with the big consoles, even though people are going to fight it. That a company came out of nowhere and said, yeah, we're just going to put retro games on carts. What do you think about that? And they did it. And it's been successful. They've got a crazy following. And, you know, they started with that handheld, and I was like, handheld's pretty good. Then they came out with the better handheld. Then they came out with the home console. Then they came out with these arcades, and it's just so friggin' rad. Love what Evercade's doing. One of the things I saw earlier, I just wanted to throw out as an idea. We're all waiting for the Neo Geo partnership to inevitably lead towards a big red alpha cab that we can, you know, have at home. I didn't pick up the Taito, even though I thought it was beautiful. I will pick up a big red alpha. That'll be my second alpha. We're talking about Rare and a collection they have now. What's the possibility they come out with a Killer Instinct Alpha as well?
Oh, that would be, man.
That'd be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh man.
So I think guys, that gets us through console chatter. So we can move on and we can talk about, well, no, actually we've got a pretty big topic to talk about in console chatter. And I can't believe I didn't have my assets ready. Someone mentioned it a couple minutes ago and I was like, I don't have assets for that.
Oh man.
It's like the main topic of the show. How did I not have assets ready for it? So this was, in my opinion, probably the biggest news in the home arcade space this past weekend. Just want to bring it up for you guys now. And that is the announcement of the Kia Sportage.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, Kia rocks. I've owned two Kias in my life.
Telluride is nice.
Telluride is nice. And I don't like the way it looks. I don't like how it says Telluride right on the hood. But this was the huge announcement this past week. Of course, the Marvel Maximum Collection. A lot of people super excited about this. I know 19K Fox is. The big thing about it is we're going to have 6-player co-op X-Men online once again. First time this has been released officially since the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era, which, believe it or not, was 20 years ago now, guys. Holy crap.
That's crazy. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be and I'm not even a big beat 'em up guy, but I mean, who doesn't love this stuff, man?
Yeah.
I mean, the nostalgia is just incredible on this.
Okay, so not exactly 20 years, 19K Fox. I'm sorry. Going to be a perfect Switch 2 game. I think a lot of people, like my intention for it is, one of my favorite things to do with these collections when they have arcade games is I'll get the Steam version and then I'll play it on my Megacade with my X Arcade stick back there plugged into my PC. So that's what I mainly see myself doing there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't disagree with that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Silver Surfer. So many people are going to be so upset. They have no idea.
Yes.
They have no goddamn idea. So, Carl,
I've heard things.
You've heard things? Oh, it's
I've heard
bad.
things.
It's bad.
Yeah.
No, it's good. They tried a lot of cool things because, like, they go back and forth between top-down scrolling and then vertical scrolling shoot 'em up stages, but it's one hit. Sometimes, like, your surface area, like your hitbox is so big, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's got great music, though. Fantastic.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, it brought back a lot of memories just watching that there. I haven't even thought about Silver Surfer in so long. Even grew up with Captain America. I've never really been a fan of the Captain America movies, but back in the day, the cartoons, I used to love it. But that looks interesting. I'll have to check it out.
I'm excited for the 6-player co-op online. I think that could be a lot of fun. The only thing I hope is they figure out some kind of widescreen mode for 6-player. Like 6-player is going to be cramped on that 4:3 aspect ratio. So
yeah.
Maybe you got to set up a second screen and then have it project onto a mirror next to your TV to get it to work, like the arcade. One thing I did see people online talking about, they were like, "Oh, it sucks that Spider-Man the arcade game's not on there." And then a couple people mentioned like the X-Men Genesis games. You got to remember these are different publishers. Like already they're pulling off some miracles here because you get Konami working with other people, but you're not going to get Sega to work with them as well. You're not going to get Capcom to work with them as well. So that's why those games aren't included.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, for those people who have been wanting to get the 6-player, a 6-player X-Men, this is probably as close as you're going to get for right now anyway. You know?
Well, until G.I. Joel stops his whole Robotron build and builds the 6-player X-Men.
Well, he's going to be building those for a while, Michael B. He's going to be selling hundreds and hundreds.
Yes,
Hundreds.
pre-orders will be crazy. It's insane.
Well, if you come on my show, we'll talk about it more. I don't agree with your views on F1, but I do agree with Captain America: The Winter Soldier being one of the better Marvel movies, Novasonic.
Yeah.
It was a crazy 32:9 aspect ratio. That's what I want to see. I'm super excited for this game. That's probably the biggest console home arcade news we got the whole week. There's not really much more to say about it. Anything else you guys want to put in before we close up console chatter?
I'm just looking forward to getting a chance. We've been trying to look for, as a group, things that we could play, and obviously a 6-player option to play with my friends and all that is just, I'm really looking forward to that. So
yeah,
And I think the rest of the AI guys are too. So
I'm just excited for PD7 to get it, because when he does his Saturday gameplay on it, it just won't be him and Zim. Other people can play too.
There you go.
All right, so moving on, we do have a little bit of home arcade news, a little bit of Arcade 1UP news. So you know what that means. It's time for What's Up with Arcade 1UP. So I watched this terrible show this week, 2 hours and 35 minutes of torture. But one of the cool things that actually happened on the show was Chaotic BPR went out to Sam's Club, bought himself a WrestleFest XL this week, and thanks to the wonderful work of our good friend Mystery Encoder, we now have our first look at a visible hacked version of the WrestleFest XL cab with a lot of other games on there. What was your guys' experience like with Mystery Encoder this week? What did you think of the upgrade they're doing to the WrestleFest cab? Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was stoked about this. I'd been on the fence whether or not I was going to buy this cab or not, and then getting to see this this mod was like really making me think, should I go ahead and pull the trigger and get it? And this definitely helped kind of push me towards I'm probably going to get it. So,
well, the cool thing about this, like I absolutely love this cab. The only downside of this cab is the same downside that was with the original Ultra, which is the rosters aren't there. So the fact that there's now this hack, you're going to retain everything from the basic fun startup to the menu screen. The only thing that's going to be different is now you're going to play the original ROMs, plus there's going to be added games. I think this is an absolute win. Like I usually don't do this stuff because I don't need like 100,000 games on one of these home arcades. I'm mainly playing it for the main game. Like just for having accurate rosters on WrestleFest, I'm super excited.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. He was, him and his team he was pretty, candid that this is still a work in progress, and it's going to take a bit, but they're working hard on getting this thing so to be out there. I think he said probably another month. Todd, is that what he said?
Yeah,
probably
that was his goal.
Days?
Yeah, to try to get it done by then. So, I was just shocked how underpowered this PCB was. And that he was able to do what he's done,
right?
And the team has done what I was just shocked to learn that. Hey, look, it's Michael B. Looking at our show. Look at that.
He watches this garbage.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Mystery Encoder actually was super cool. He wrote me afterwards. He was like, I didn't think you'd want an unfinished build. And I was like, no, it's totally cool, man. Like, I'll wait. I'm not in a rush. Honestly, I know people give me shit about this. I'm still having fun with the WrestleFest cab, even with the rosters they gave us. Like, I'm not in a rush, but I 100% want the original ROM, so I can wait.
I am a big fan of Mystery Encoder and his team, man. Team Encoder. I did it his soft mod on a few different things. One of the ones I really enjoy is on the Blitz. And I'm like you, Michael B. I don't even have an interest in having all these thousands of games or even hundreds of games on it. For me, I only went with the games that are 4-player games because that's a 4-player cabinet, right? So I didn't have any interest in putting anything else on there but that. And so that expands my, even though I can play those other games on other cabinets, I can't play them with 4 players, right? So having this option to be able to customize these machines through these soft mods are incredible to extend the life of any cabinet these guys make them out for. It's a wonderful thing.
Well, I'm just happy for all you guys. I'm not a WrestleFest fan. I don't even know. I've never even played the cabinet, and I've only been to one wrestling once, and that was with Chaotic, and it was
chaotic.
I think it was fake. I'm not sure, but I think it was fake.
No, it's not fake. It's just predetermined. It's like boxing.
But what I'm happy for all you guys because this is the game changer, I think, for all you, especially since everybody was so disappointed in the original that came out from whatever the name is, Basic Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proof that I was.
Yeah.
So-
So, but I'm happy for everybody because this is a game changer for all you guys.
looks, PDubs looks. MG, I agree with everything else there, but looks. It's one of Brian's 20 holy grails.
Yeah. Yes, it was. That's the truth.
I just gotta say it's good to finally see like a big win for Basic Fun. Like they've had a bit of a rocky start. I mean, WrestleFest Ultra was panned because of the rosters, and like a lot of the problem with that is we just didn't know. And then the next few cabs came out. They unfortunately had the bad screens, but they seem like a good company that are making a good product, but you don't know what you don't know. Unfortunately now, like it's made pretty prevalent to us that these PCBs are a little underpowered. So as much as like we were like coin doors, speaker grills, and I think the focus right now for Basic Fun above everything else should be IPS monitors and better PCBs, better chips in your PCBs, because I got a feeling that's one of the issues with Star Wars. That's why the emulation Star Wars wasn't good. It's the underpowered PCB maybe. So then again, MG did tell me on your show on Wednesday in the comments, he said, look at Mike B trying to pretend he knows everything about emulation now. I do know one name that Superstars and WrestleFest use a different emulator, okay? I know at least one thing.
Well, but you like the cab though in general though, right, Mike?
I love it.
I mean, it looks good, and I think that was the other thing about the Ultra, wasn't it? That it was maybe that the control deck was a little, the color wasn't matte, but this one turned out. I've heard nothing but really good things, and I can understand why everybody's excited now. And kudos to Basic Fun for doing what looks like to be a winner.
I went to Sam's Club today looking for this, and they had their display out. They had them in the box, and and Chaotic was like, "Go and look at it. I promise you'll just see it and you'll want it." And he was spot on. I mean, it's a beautiful looking cab when it's built, and I mean the looks of it alone made me want it. So
19K Fox thinks it's absolutely garbage. He gets so sour. This is the same thing that happened when his show was all based about Star Wars. Like he's positive. Then it's only a ticking time bomb till that entire channel just turns sour. You knew it was going to happen. Would you buy that cab again, Michael B? I'm sorry, I was trying not to laugh typing that. Again, like I said, that's one of the great things about having a moderator. Nobody is more critical and mean than MG. Thank you very much, MG. I would buy the cab again 100%, except I can't. You got to remember, this cab came out at $649, which is only $50 more than the Ultra sold for. Like, to me, that's an absolute no-brainer. Like, it's a win across the board. If you wanted a WrestleFest cab, the timing of this mod and the quality of the Supreme cab, I got to say, personally.
I get that. I get it.
Yeah. Carl, now that you've seen this mod, any interest?
I'm always have an interest in the mod. I'm thankful that these guys take their time and dedicated to doing this and finding the crack in every PCB that comes out. I love it, but I have no interest in the wrestling cabinet at all, personally.
Yeah. It's not.
I have my own wrestling cabinet here, and I'm in the game. So, would I need anything else?
Not everything is perfect. Obviously, underpowered PCB is a problem. They did get the screen right on this one. The art is also an issue. The art is still down to the bottom of the cabinet. They got to fix that, move it up a little bit top. But other than that, that cab was really, really good. Like, I know you didn't buy it 19K Fox. I'm waiting for you to get interested and buy something again in home arcade. Not secondhand, something new.
Something that's not on the back of a trailer.
Anyways, good stuff there. So you guys are going to possibly have Mystery Encoder back, and Brian is kind of leading the process on helping Mystery Encoder out with this hack. So make sure to follow Chaotic BPR for updates on what's going on with the Team Mystery Encoder mod. Check out the Mystery Encoder website for updates, and watch Arcades Anonymous.
Yeah, please do. Get us to 1,000.
All right, guys. So then we got a little bit of iconic arcade news. I don't know if you guys saw, there were a couple videos came out this week with Garage Gamer, Mike Valtrades talking about Iconic Arcade is on the boat. And I just wanted to clarify to people, it could be on the boat, but there has been no official update. We are still looking at the same timelines we saw, last week. So it looks like it has been delayed now until March 3rd. The only information we have is the last update was it reached gate in February 11th, and the vessel is not leaving China until March 3rd, and it's not expected to reach the distribution center in the States till April 24th. So looks like it's going to be May with your cabs. Anybody here order an Iconic Arcade?
Yes.
Todd.
Yes.
That's the first I heard Todd ordered one of those.
Yes, I am one of the lucky 200 that pre-ordered this wonderful thing. Yeah. And I'm just like, at this point, I don't even know if I want the darn thing anymore, but it's coming. So I'm going to have to enjoy it when it gets here.
And I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
does it worry you, Todd? Does it worry you though that you haven't really received word one on what's going on? Two, you haven't seen the UI, or, any of that kind of stuff. Does it worry you? And I mean, you'd think it's on the boat. You at least they would have shown something.
Yeah, it does concern me. I mean, when these orders went live and we were just thinking, okay, we're getting a really good looking cab.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing that popped into my mind. I really want this because it looks great and I trust that it's going to be great. And then since then, it's just been like, man, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm concerned that I'm going to get just a box and not know exactly what to do with it. So, we'll see. I'm going to stay optimistic. I know that, but at the same time, it really concerns me. Like, what did I get myself into? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, you guys, you're not positive enough. This is happening now. The product's coming. Everybody can relax. What I'm excited about, I want to see it. I want people to get it, and I want people to see it. I'm interested in getting one. There's going to be limited stock. So when it comes out, I had someone question me. They were like, "Oh my God, you have a big blue. Why would you ever want this?" And I'm like, because it's cool, man. All this stuff is cool.
And it looks better than the big blue. I can vouch for that.
Oh, come on now. That big blue is majestic. My Super Street Fighter 2 big blue.
Oh, that thing's hideous.
I missed the chance for big blue. So
yeah, I did too. I'm with Michael B and I are a lot alike, and that is that we like what the cab looks like on the outside. As long as it's got the one game on it that I want, that's on the, that the cab is on, named after. That's what's more important to me than anything. And, for a Street Fighter that looks like that, it's a great looking cab. I can't deny that. It's just, I
still don't love the side artwork. I'm not going to lie to you on that. I'm not going to say anything else because everybody hates me. I would prefer it was more authentic. But I mean, that front is dead on with that, just that art. It's one of the nicest looking arcades of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. It really is nice. If I was a Street Fighter fan, I probably would have picked it up. I'm just not a fan of Street Fighter at all. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful looking cab.
And I don't have anything against Street Fighter. I mean, I just have the original Street Fighter, and I have that one modded with all the other games in it, and I can play Tekken and everything else on it. So it's just really no need for me to buy and replace.
Oh, oh man.
Oh no.
For Meatball, the gaming experience is the most important thing to me, but what do I know? Bang bang.
Yep.
I don't know the bang bang part, Meatball.
No.
Are you okay? Do you need a safe space? What is going on there? Jesus Christ. Anyways, everybody likes things different. We always have this conversation. Someone will say to me, they're like, what do you care as long as you can play it and the controls are good? And I'm like, well, that's not everything to me. I have a multicade. Yes, I can play these things, But like, I want more. I want the nostalgia. I want that feeling. So everybody likes different things. I get it. And like, PDubs, he ggets excited. He's like, I bought my 15th multicade. They all do the same thing, and I can play all the same games on them. Right?
I want that. I want that too. I want that old arcade experience. I might have to go get some cigarettes and burn the control panel somewhat to make it look good. But that's what I want. I could care less whatever other games are on there, because I've got my iArcade back there. I can play everything on it I want. But I choose, if I don't have the cabinet in here, that's what I'll do. I'll go back and play it on there. I don't even care if it's on a cabinet. I'll still go back there and play it, because I want to play the game that's on the cabinet.
Yep.
That's just the way I am. You don't like it?
I do have three multicades behind. No, I have 2 multicades, and I have a Vpin, multi Vpin behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Get it right, MG. You look like an ass. What an asinine statement. 3 multicades when there's only 2. Credibility, sir. Your credibility. Anyways, I know Gallagher guy's starting, so if you guys want to go check him out, leave now. But I do have some other stuff I want to talk about with you guys, because on top of that, there's some really interesting movies coming out. I don't know if you guys are big fans of the theaters, but I want to talk about movies a little bit.
Yes.
Sure. Talk about movies.
Let's do it.
Technically, no. No one is going to tell you that a Vpin is a multicade. MG, I'm sorry, you were wrong. And he hates being wrong. Like, he's not going to let this one down. He'll be talking about this in golf for a week. I'll look like an ass if I said you paid for 2 of the 3. Again, I think I'm going to take his wrench away. What a dickhead.
Golly, that guy, man.
He's going to delete all these comments later, so it doesn't really
I
matter.
know he is.
Anyways, I do want to talk about a little bit about movies. So first up, probably talk about the one I'm going to see tomorrow. You guys like the scary movies? You like the horror and that stuff interest you? Carl, I know you're not a horror guy, are you?
My wife,
A little bit. Not as probably as much as you, Michael B, but Scream 7.
Well, Scream 7.
Oh.
I mean, is that really a scary movie? It's more like a comedy.
Well, no, it's not scary.
Not really.
Comedic horror movie. I'd probably see it. I'm not a horror fan either, but I did like the Scream movies, so I'd probably see this.
Yeah, so I've loved the series since the original. Like, we've had some low points, Scream 3, and then we've had some high points, basically Scream 1. And I keep waiting to go back to that original moment, and I always hope, and I'm always a little bit disappointed. But me and my wife are going to see this tomorrow, one of our rare dates, so I'm pretty excited. So Scream 7 hit theaters yesterday for its pre-screening, and currently it's lining up to be the most financially successful Scream release of all time right now. So they're saying Scream 8 is all but pretty much set up. So
Awesome.
Anybody here a fan? I think it might have been spoiled online for me who the killer is already. So I'm like devastated, but this is one of the reasons why, I want to get out there and get ahead of people ruining this for me online. I hate that.
Yeah. I probably will wait to see it when it comes to, online, but I like Scream movies. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch. But I'm not a big horror fan at all. I probably like Halloween, all that stuff I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff.
I don't know if I'm going to go to the theaters and watch this. I might wait till it comes out and streaming some way, but I'm glad that you and the wife are going to go check it out, because I really think that if you are passionate about the movie, you should go see it in the theaters.
Yes, I agree
for sure. So,
what I really like about it, it does 2 of my favorite things, which is whodunit and horror mixed together. And I know MG is mad at me now, so he's really going to go in deep on my accent, which he says is no longer an accent; it's a speech impediment. He's really mean, He could be nicer.
Oh man, he's got the original speech impediment.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm super excited about that. It takes me back to, I always said this, like, one of the things I hated about the Friday the 13th movie in the new ones, they're so focused on Jason, they forget that a lot of this is supposed to be whodunit, first person and stuff like that, and then the reveal of the killer at the end is the exciting part. So that's what I'm looking forward to when it comes to Scream 7. Carl knows too. this is date night. I promised my wife that I'm going to work harder on our relationship. I'm busy. I work, including YouTube, 3 jobs, and I watch my son all day. So like I'm exhausted all the time, but at least once a month, I'm going to make a point of getting childcare for the kids, taking my wife out. We did dinner last month. This month, Scream 7. So that's the plan. I said I was going to do some illicit things to her in the theater that weren't true, but
but you hoped it was true.
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I might do the same thing because my wife was saying she wants to hang out this weekend, and I was like, "What are we gonna do?" So she'll enjoy that. So I may do that. We'll just be in different theaters, Michael.
You're a good husband for doing that.
Oh, come on, Meatball. I'm not that bad. Come on.
Husband of the year, MG says. Husband of the year.
Which one of us? What are you talking about? Which one of us?
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about me. So anyways, if you are a fan of horror movies and you like the Friday the 13th style movies, I'm very excited about this. I don't know if anybody's had a chance to watch this yet. There was this really cool horror movie came out a couple of years ago called In a Violent Nature that was done from the killer's perspective. It was really interesting. They're switching it up a little bit. The sequel was just announced, so I'll give everybody a heads up. You want to go watch the first one first. This movie was crazy. This one's going to be done a little bit more like a regular horror movie. So it's not just from the killer's perspective. They're going to a camp. There's no Friday the 13th on the horizon, even though people say, Crystal Lake is going to be quasi Friday the 13th. So I am very, very freaking excited for this. I'm alone on this. No one else has watched In a Violent Nature, have you?
No, I'm not going to watch it, but it's funny though. Oh, we're at a campground and all that stuff, right? So I mean, I kind of find it funny.
It's not funny. This is a serious thing.
Yeah.
I know it is. People are getting murdered. Obviously, that's serious.
See, Michael, you shouldn't have showed me that trailer. Now I'm not taking my wife to the movies.
Oh no, I also love like the camp genre, like sleepaway camp, the burning, all that stuff, right up my alley. So first one was a cool concept, but not well executed. I thought it was okay. Rom-com or something. It's kind of messed up. She likes Scream more than I do. Believe it or not.
Oh man,
can't win with these guys. Can't win.
No,
now
that would not fly with my wife at all. She can't even go to see a movie. Like I took her to like one of our first dates we ever went on. This is with the Matrix. Okay. She couldn't suspend from reality at all. She's like, I don't get it. So it's just we can't watch movies together.
I did hear in the new Scream movie, Sand Spirits, they did take cues from that and tried to match some of the gore. I think you're going to see a lot more of that in horror movies going forward. Like they're really going to up the gore level to try to catch what Terrifier is doing. Terrifier, the first movie just caught me off guard. That scene with the hatchet where he cuts the girl in half. Whoa.
Oh man.
I'll rush out and watch that one right away.
Anyways, for the people that don't like horror movies and you are more interested in video game based movies, we got our final trailer for Mortal Kombat 2 recently, and we got a better look at Carl Urban, all the characters. What do you guys think? Is Mortal Kombat 2 going to be a better movie than Mortal Kombat 1 was?
Yes, it is.
I think so too.
I mean, it is
I
just.
do too.
I mean, it just. I'm just in awe. I'm just in awe and just complete all of this. And when they started doing just the 1 or 2 teaser trailers and stuff, I was just completely in. I'm just excited to go and check this out. The problem is I can't talk Mrs. Nerd Lounge into going and watching this with me. So I got to figure out who's going to come with me to come watch this. I wish some of my friends were closer so we could go check this out. This is right before my birthday. I'm going to the theater to check this out. I'm going to be there.
Stock Jack, this your cup of tea at all?
It's not really, but I did see the trailer to this, and I'm like, I think this is going to look really good. I think this is going to be really good, and because I did watch the first Mortal Kombat, and I just like, oh god, that thing's so freaking hokey. and just bad acting and everything like that. This looks, again, it's a trailer, so you don't know. Maybe they're showing us every best scene there is or whatever. But I'm interested in seeing this one now. It looks like a lot of fun.
Carl, what do you think?
Yeah, I would go watch it. Yeah, I'm not sure if my wife she goes back and forth with certain things. Like she's a big God of War fan. There's certain things she likes and some things she don't. But I'm gonna give her a choice. Is this at the theater now? This weekend?
No,
May.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
Well, if she
she's
doesn't go ahead. I'm sorry.
She is very excited for the He-Man
Oh yeah.
show, this movie that's coming out. I heard her on the phone talking to her cousins, like, "Oh my goodness, it's coming out!" So that's something she did. So again, she likes certain characters and certain genres. So I'll just have to see.
Well,
May
Todd,
this is coming
by
out,
the way,
Carl.
Todd needs a date. So can you go with him, Carl, if your wife doesn't? So
Jim Harper, I love the first 90s MK movie. I thought the first movie was good. There was a touch of an actual tournament in it. And of course, that theme just made everything amazing. Like one of the greatest movie themes of all time. The second one, Armageddon, was hokey shit. It was terrible.
Yep.
They couldn't get the original
That's the one
cast
I'm talking.
back.
Yep.
So I mean, like it ruined everything, and I was like, screw it. But I liked, but also hated the remake that they did a couple of years ago of this Mortal Kombat. So for me, I think they're going in the right direction with this. They're doing a lot more fan service. It's still got the same production quality. So I'm excited for that. They're bringing back the original characters. That guy Kane that was in the first movie that really didn't need to be there. Generic, whatever character he was. Horrible. But they're doing fan service. Looks like they're going to do this right. They've got even like random characters leading up to new movies, like Quan Chi is in it. So it's going to be really good. $5 super chat, our first one of the night from our buddy B Kirby, the Chicago arcade guy. Carol, do you want to read it out for us?
Stock Jock strikes me as more of the Notebook type of moviegoer.
That's as far from you. That's the farthest thing from. I don't think I've ever watched The Notebook.
No, guys, you don't understand. MG's got it. There ain't no way Stock Jock is watching MK. He's excited. This is the first talkie he's been to in a very long time.
Yes, I know.
He loves the talkies, especially in color.
It's not a black and white movie. I'm pumped to see this.
Looking for a Abbott and the Costello remake.
Yeah. They had lightning bolts in this one. Come on. I mean, they looked.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. I know I took a lot of flack because I'm also excited for Street Fighter 2. Like, people are shitting on Street Fighter and they're like, "Oh, that's going to be terrible." And they're like, "It looks so hokey." And I'm like, they're trying to make it like the game. And the focus with both these movies needs to be on, there has to be a tournament. If they don't do the tournament, they don't focus on the individual fights, these movies are just going to fall apart. Always happens. That's the way they got to go. So really hoping MK is really good. Really hoping I enjoy Scream. And I'm hoping overall it's an awesome weekend. I got more Resident Evil Requiem to play. I am almost finished Octopath Traveler 0. I'm currently 70 hours in. I've got 2 chapters left. As long as I don't do too much more side questing, I'll be done this weekend. So good time.
As long as you don't try to squeeze in a game before the date night, because then you're going to into that.
That's not happening. I'm going to try to squeeze something in after the date night, if you know what I mean. Anyways, Stock Jock, we're going to see you tomorrow morning. Nostalgia Strikes Back. You got a show tomorrow?
That is wrong, Michael B. Yes. We are not having a show tomorrow.
Why?
It's every other week. Every other week. That's not going to work. That's what Bill did, and that's why no one believes that he has a show. You got to do him. Yeah. Well, you got to talk to the bad guy over there, okay? So
all right, I'll talk to Mike Worley.
It's every other week, so it'll be next Saturday.
What the hell am I going to watch during while I'm eating my cereal tomorrow? And I'm all lined up for it.
Watch some reruns, okay? Watch some reruns.
But if not on Nostalgia Strikes Back, we can't see you every Wednesday. Arcades Anonymous. Stock Jock, one of the nicest people in the community. Go check him out on Arcades Anonymous. Check out some of his videos on YouTube too. Sometimes he even remembers not to film them in vertical mode, and he puts them.
I have caught so much crap for that I make sure I try not to, except for my darn a Donkey Kong. It got flipped on me. I didn't know it. I'm like, I'm not refilming. I can't refilm this now. I already put it together. So I just left it in there.
And he's going to talk to that grumpy G.I. Joel and join me Monday night for Chill and Chat with Michael B. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Yeah, can't wait.
Now, you're also going to see Nerd Lounge Master the next time, coming up on Monday night when you host a show with our buddy J Pixel, Open Fridge. Tell us a little bit about it, Nerd Lounge Master.
Well, we like to bring in the variety and talk about all things in the community. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with him on Monday. He's got tons of things in backlog he wants to talk about. So it's going to be a good show. Check us out on Monday. We have fun. We talk about food. We talk about video games. We talk about anything you can think of is always in there. So who knows? We might even talk about totes eventually. We'll see.
Oh, damn it. We almost made it through the show, Todd.
Almost.
At least there's been no pickle mentions.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. I have one right here. There's pickle.
Oh! And also,
wait,
Brooklyn.
I can do it real quick. There you go, Michael B.
And also, usually on Open Fridge, our buddy Brooklyn's there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, that's not going to stop, is it?
Yeah, it'll eventually stop.
So Brooklyn's there as well. And also sometimes you have Vito and Joe on, but I find it a little hard to watch due to their ultra liberal views and their love of Canada. I just find that really hard.
Those two guys, yeah.
And Carl, we're going to be losing you soon. You just talked about getting out and going for a walk. Your YouTube winter escapades come to a close. You got anything else left for us before the spring season kicks in?
No, because we got to do gardening. Gardening is going to start. We do a full garden. We grow everything in our backyard. So that my wife is already. You see that little red glow? Oh, it's 10:30, so it's gone off now. But earlier in the show, you saw that red glow over there. That's the greenhouse growing the onions and all that stuff. So
wow.
Once I get outside, I don't get back in until wintertime. So.
Yeah, I know.
But so I've enjoyed this run. I do want to mention I received a second copy of the Numbskull Publishing Decades Arcade Decades.
Oh, cool.
That's a great book, isn't it, Carl?
Yeah, it is awesome. So they sent me a signed one. I pledged the Kickstarter, so I got the first one, and so they sent me a signed one by Kim Justice. And so I'm going to be giving away my original one. So I signed my original one, so I'm going to give that away. Real simple to do. I put up a short today. Once they get 1,000 views, which should be for short, should be easy. 100, I think, likes and 50 comments, and then I'll be doing a live show and giving that away to any lucky subscriber. So that should be cool. PDubs told me in the chat he received his today too, Michael B. Just so you know.
So everybody except for me got one.
Yours is going to Canada. Yours has got to go through Greenland. They got to ship it on the ferry from there. You know what I mean? So it's going to take a little longer for you.
It's just that it is a super nice book.
I can't wait to check it out.
Yeah, I was shocked at how well it was done.
Todd, do you even know what a book is? I mean, are you in that generation?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
you just made it. You just made it in there. Okay.
Yeah, I was just in there. Yeah.
One last thing I'll say before I turn it over to Detroit to send us out, and we can send everybody over to Galaga Guy. My favorite thing about Open Fridge, Nerd Lounge Master, is seeing Stock Jock in the intro. That's the best thing you do on that show.
I give Jay so much grief about that. I mean,
yes, get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. That AI rap crap and all that stuff.
I am a purist when it comes to doing YouTube. Like I'll do my own thumbnails. I don't believe in like a lot of the AI stuff for like actual YouTube. But I got to say that intro is great. Like really well done, especially that clip where like the claymation, Nerd Lounge Master and J Pixel running out. It's a fun show. If you haven't checked it out, check out Open Fridge on Mondays with our buddy Todd. Despite Todd's, personality, looks, and all that stuff, it's still a very good show, and you should watch it.
Exactly. Don't make me sway you're watching this show. Okay.
All right, Carl, the hell with this. Let's send us off for the weekend.
All right, guys. Despite what MGF said this whole show, we are all wonderful people. Thank you for watching. We love you. And until next time, we'll see you on the web.
Good night, everybody. Great show, everybody. Carl, you were fantastic as always. Absolute
He was.
stud. Stock
Top
Jock,
notch.
you were amazing. Like, it's so much fun having you on. I'm looking forward to Monday. Todd, you should probably quit YouTube. I don't know.
Coat channel.
He made